Yikes. I like that damage. You see that? 135. Alright, hello everybody. So thank you for watching. What I'm going to be doing today is starting a new campaign for Bannerlord. Mount&Blade 2 Bannerlord. A little bit about myself. I haven't, how do I say it? I haven't played Bannerlord in a while. And when I did decide to come back and play Bannerlord, it was literally I think a day or two before the new patch came out. And I played maybe about 10 to 12 hours of it straight because I just immediately got sucked back into it. And the patch came out and now I feel like I need to make a whole new campaign because of all the new things that were added. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Uh, this is going to be my first gameplay commentary play-by-play kind of thing. So I am extremely fresh to doing that and not too great at I am not the greatest at explaining my mindset during the game itself. I'm more of the type to just play as I go and do things quickly. Uh, but hopefully this slows me down or it slows me down and helps me kind of process my gameplay through, because I generally just play through and sometimes mistakes are made and whatnot, da 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 da. But yeah, this is going to be my first attempt at making a gameplay commentary. So bear with me. It might be extremely bad, but who knows? We will see. Alright, so first off, obviously starting a new campaign. The other thing about the new update is that the update changed a lot of the hotkeys for the commands, and when it did that, I had already tested it, of course. So I had to go through my options and edit a bunch of the hotkeys, but I don't think I like it as much as the previous hotkeys, which were the 1 through F1 keys and whatnot. Now it's all Q, or not Q and E, sorry. I think it's QE. I'm not entirely sure what the base ones are, but now I have mine set to Q and E, which commands the entire group. 1 through 4 that commands certain parts of your group, but yeah, I am going to have to adjust to these new hotkeys. So if I'm looking very rusty, it is partially because of that, and because I don't play this game. But let's get into the culture choosing of our gameplay, our character. Um, so in my own experience, the only ones that I have tried out of these cultures, just because they looked good, were the Vlandians, the Asurai, and the Kuzaites. When I look at Sturgeons and I look at Battanians, the forest 10% speed reduction or whatever penalty doesn't sound too great. At first glance, it kind of looks like, hey, not bad, because you get slowed during the trees. You can chase down looters a bit more and other armies, but it is only 10%, so it's not that game changing in my opinion. Sturgeons, same thing, and there is only a portion of the map where it's covered in snow, so the second you branch out of that area, it doesn't feel as strong. I would prefer taking the forest over the snow, which I still wouldn't pick either of them in general. I don't think they're that great of culture picks. Could be wrong. Who knows? Someone probably has made gameplays of these and it went out perfectly fine. But in my opinion, these two are definitely the worst culture starts. Uh, I haven't tried this. I'm not entirely sure how much 20% affects all of this, because it does take forever to build things. Um, I'm not even entirely sure if the engineer stat works properly. I remember seeing a couple of websites that mentioned that the engineering skill is there but not entirely implemented into the game. So one day I will choose this, but we are going to choose between these two. I'm going to try and do a gameplay where I'm not playing as a horse archer mainly faction. The idea of this gameplay is probably to play against it, because in all of my gameplays, the Khuzaites and the Aserai are the two main factions that are extremely powerful. And I would choose this if I was going to get more horsemen, horse archers, but we're going to try to play against it. Uh, we're going to play more into the footman kind of build. The caravan for Maserai is, of course, in my opinion, one of the better ones, because the earlier you can get the trade going, the far better. I think the base is about like 15,000 to 16 or 15, yeah, 15,000, 15,000, which this one drops it down to about 13 to 14, and I'm pretty sure you get like more gold overall with trades with this 10%, which is very effective and it's very nice. This is the one that I picked in my last gameplay before the patch came out, and I felt like I was moving the pace of the game was moving a lot quicker. But for this gameplay, I'm going to be choosing the Vlandians because I want to get this 20% more upgrade to my troops. That way, the progression of the later game continues to be a bit more stable, where if I do lose my troops in like a big brawling battle, then I'm having a better time getting this back or getting their experience higher so I can keep fighting. Um, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm not the greatest at speaking my mind, but I am going to be doing my best. We are picking the Vlandian start, and I am more than likely going to be skipping the character customization. So stay tuned for that, because I don't think anybody wants to watch all this customization. I'm not going to get too in depth with it myself either. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright, we are back, and I forgot to mention that if you do hear or if you hear any sort of like cars or anything whatnot in the background, I hope you guys cannot, but I do live on the side of a freeway. It is 6:30 when I'm starting this recording in the morning, so there's a lot of the morning traffic going by. I'm hoping nobody hears that. If you do, I will have to adjust my audio gains at some point. I did do some test recordings beforehand, so hopefully later on when I go to check it, uh, especially on YouTube, because on my recordings I don't hear anything, but if on YouTube it picks up, I will have to go and readjust those things or possibly record at a different time. Let me know in the comments for that. So we have our character here. We are not naming him Borvald. We are actually going to name him Bogart, because that's the name I always choose for some reason. The culture obviously was Vlandian. Our family started as Yeomen, Yeoman, something like that. I think I'll go into a bit of explanation on this page. So overall, the gameplay is going to be, I'm constantly going to be fighting, so I didn't want to prioritize too much into the Vigor stat, because they are great stats eventually, but not as so much to start out with. I'm going to be constantly using one type of weapon, which will be constantly getting upgraded no matter what I'm doing. The stat that I do, or the stats that I think are the most important, obviously you can see I'm a skirmisher. Uh, I am going to be trying to get more into the throwing aspect, because I like this. I've done a lot of gameplays with the bow, and it just feels a little too easy. This might be the wrong way to go about it, because who knows how this early game's gonna start. I did have a gameplay before previously that I didn't record, where I just died immediately and became a prisoner to looters, which we don't want to talk about that. But I'm going to try my best to do this skirmisher thing. Hopefully these 2 points. I haven't actually checked which skills yet that I unlock once I get these 2 points into it. So I'm hoping it helps with the damage and accuracy. I know you don't get too much ammo of this, but the whole purpose is this gameplay I'm gonna go try to get into the two-handed phase. There's not too much. Okay, let me rephrase that. We're gonna just stick with whatever I can get. Eventually, I want to master two-handed more than the rest. There is the glaive weapon that I love on the Horsemen, but I'm not going to be playing on a horse as much as possible. As much as possible. I would like to get this athletics up as much as possible because it's more than likely not as good as getting the horse stat up. But it will give the bonuses to the foot troops that I'm going to be making, which are going to be generally spearmen and bowmen, and they're going to get bonuses which will help a lot in that regard. Uh, the riding one generally gives better stats to, well, off of what I can remember, it gives better to cavalry, which I will try and prioritize the athletics for that. My overall stats that I'm going to start with is the leadership one. There is I think the first one, level 25 for leadership, that gives you more experience for your troops, which I will show you in a second. And you're going to see with this bonus and the leadership bonus how quickly our troops are going to level up, and that'll start our early game off a little bit better or a little bit faster, I guess. Who knows? And most of the stats for the leadership that I chose also went with the charm, and charm always helps. You know, this one you can never you can never be lacking on that one and feel like it's not good. You know. Uh, so yeah, we're gonna be trying throwing out with more two-handed probably, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Not too much on the spear. Sadly, I couldn't find anything that took this spear off and gave it to one of these two. But for now, yeah, we're gonna be working on that in a little bit. Anything else? Okay, I guess I'll explain this more. Humans. I'm a human. Yeah, yeah. My early childhood was my way with people. The adolescence, I touched with I helped the sheep out. You know, the little sheeps. My youth, I joined the skirmishers. That's how I got so much stats in the throwing. My adulthood, I saved a village from the flood, which gave me the calculating, cunning, and da da da, which were these two. And yeah, I broke out the unorganized whatever. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna be setting our difficulty to this here. The reason why I'm not gonna play on realistic is one, I am kind of rusty, and two, I feel like rocks are gonna kill me way too quickly if I am not entirely back into the game. So we don't want it to be too easy. We do want it to have some difficulty. Recruitment difficulty, we will keep it on. Yeah, we'll keep it on that. Same with this one. There's no point in having it on realistic. Yeah, whatever. The AI though, we will put them on challenging AI. I'm not entirely sure what the big differences are, but I am experienced enough to determine the difficulty of the combat AI. I do like a bit more of a challenge. We're not going to disable birth and death because that would suck. We do not want this. I believe in the patch notes you are able to adjust your clan members who have, like, they're separate from your party. So we're going to see. I don't want it to auto because then they get some really janky stuff. I don't know what that one is. Oh, that's the notifications on the right. Alright, so let's get into this game. This is my brother. He looks nothing like me, but we're going to be skipping the tutorial. I am fairly good enough in this game to know that I don't need to do the tutorial. Oh, I'm also extremely tall. I have an idea where if I was gonna play this guy super short and see how that goes, but I decided to make him taller because I'm thinking if I do body swings and I'm taller than the guy in front of me, it hits his head more often. That's just a theory I have in mind. The name of our family are gonna be the Ohlo'ers. Ohlo'ers. Yes. And the banner itself, we are going to be grabbing. So yeah, a car just drove by. I wonder if the mic picked that up. I am hoping it didn't. Not just a car, but a loud car. People who do their customizations to their vehicles. Uh, let's see, which one do we want? Let's keep it kind of simple, I guess. What is this? Oh man, oh, we're gonna change our colors for sure. We're gonna make it something like, yeah, with just black and white. My simple black and white is always good. Easier to see on the map. I do like this color a little. I don't know if this is white either, but it's more like a cream. Yeah, we'll just play with our little fish right here. Big old fish. The heck is that thing? Alright, we're gonna go play with the fish. This will be our symbol. As you can, oh wait, we don't have a shield, huh? We didn't start with the shield. Let's see, inventory. We did not start with the shield, which is kind of sad. With horse. Oh yeah, okay. So we're doing this build without the horse. We're gonna lock all these in order to not sell it because the Sumter horse is still good for carrying goods, which increases our inventory capacity. We're gonna get into the characteristics, and this is what I was talking about, the leadership thing. So when you click here, you're gonna see 15% experience per day to party, increase your recruit levels of the same culture with you from NPCs. They changed that one a little bit. They need to be a part of the same culture. I'm not sure if they changed that one actually. 30 XP to tiers 1 to 3. Each troop in the garrison gains 5 experience per day. So I'm actually surprised. I'm caught off guard with this one. Increases recruit level of units of the same culture with you from NPCs. Alright, normally I grab this one anyways because the tier 1 through 3 troops aren't that great. And the faster you can get them upgraded, the better it is. Also, each troop in the garrison gains 5 experience per day is amazing. So that the troops you do just throw in there, because generally I just throw in whatever recruits I can grab from the cities. This one is the far better one, but I never actually noticed this, which is surprising. Overall, this one will help the tier 4s and ups, but it actually increased recruit level of units of the same culture with you. Huh. Thinking about it. So this is pretty much just the units that the NPCs give out in towns with the same culture of you will be a bit more higher leveled. I'd still like this garrison one, especially since at some point I'm not gonna be. Oh, but this one sounds so nice, honestly. Where's my culture again? Blandian? It's not like I'm gonna go into Blandian territory and grab Blandians. I'm gonna try and grab more of the. What were they called? Sturgeons, I believe. Yes, the sturgeons. Oh, let's see, units. This is not the one I was looking for, but sturgeon. That's the. Where's the basic? Alright, so the recruits. For fighting majority of the cavalry, I do think we are going to be messing around with these guys. They've got the shields. It's going to be a bit of a mix between these two because when they're in the group, these guys are going to be skirmishers, obviously, so they have a bit of range to them, which is nice. And then they're going to be mixed in with the spearmen, which when I do a square formation will help a lot when the cavalry decide to charge in, as well as their shields are pretty, they're round shields, heavy round shields, which will help them in case they're getting bombarded by arrows. I'm not entirely sure. Simple short bow is not, in my opinion, that great. I'm not entirely sure actually. So archers, we're gonna try and not grab these ones, in my opinion. They seem to have some pretty nice armor though. But let's see. Does this the damage is 56? Damage is 56. Where are we? Oh, I gotta not be lazy and actually click. Okay, so hang on. We are going to run over here to Tevea. Did my game just freeze? Okay, it auto saved. That new auto save thing kind of throws me off sometimes. We're just gonna look at these recruits. I do like these crossbowmen. These crossbowmen, their damage is 93 compared to the 56 on that one. So starting out, I think now these guys honestly are not that bad. I really like these ones because they come up with the Pila and the Fine Steel. So overall, I normally grab these guys, which it makes me feel pretty good. Uh, I'm definitely gonna get the crossbowmen over the sturgeon footmen. But the sturgeon footmen are definitely gonna be better with their what do you call it? My mind's going blank. With their javelins, because we are gonna be dealing with okay. We're gonna be starting. Our end goal is to get rid of these guys, and I know these guys are gonna spread like wildfire, especially if I were to join them, which I am not. The overall idea of this gameplay is going to be trying my best to solo them, not going into any faction, getting it quickly, getting our clan tier up, um, and starting from Sturgia probably. If I go here, I'm kind of vulnerable in this direction, which is not that great. Bogart actually doesn't look too bad, but that would be left and right. Honestly, I've seen a couple of other YouTubers and they start up in this corner, which might be the way, because if they're all coming out this way, we're cornered, but at the same time we're slightly defended. We'll see, we'll see. All I know is I really want to capture, or not capture them, but use their troops, the skirmishers. Let's go. Okay, let's get into our characteristics again. Looks like the 2 points wasn't enough. I should have thought of that actually, because 30 points, da da da. But yeah, so 15 per day. We are Vlandian, so that bottom portion here is not that great. It's Vlandian. Wait, let me just double check what Vlandian troops are. They are up in this corner. What am I doing? Vlandian. I haven't gone through and used Vlandians actually. Their accuracy and damage are 100. Holy smokes. I'm not entirely sure if these guys are stronger than the Imperial ones. Vlandian sharpshooters, 100, 100, speed 60, 97. They come with only 20 bolts though, but they do have arming swords and a nice shield. Hold up. Imperial crossbow? Yeah. So these guys have 20 as well. Slightly less damage and less accuracy. Their missile speed is better though. Their armor doesn't seem that great either. So I think starting out, since we're in this little spot, and if we leave without troops, we're more than likely dead. We are just gonna head towards this pathway. We're probably gonna do some arena fights first, and then come out of the arena with some gold and armor. I'm not the greatest at arena. I'm not the greatest at the combat either in this game, but we'll give it a shot. We'll do like an arena tournament or two, hopefully in Poros. I'm not sure if they're gonna have a tournament, but we'll see. If not, then we're just gonna grab troops along the way and we're gonna split them half and half between melee and range. So let's get into that. I still didn't choose my characteristics. We are going to We're gonna just grab this one. I think the 1 to 3 troops are not that great, so they need to get out of that situation as quick as possible. And if I leave my garrison, since I am going to be fighting everyone in the damn world, the garrison's getting experience early on, or without my attention, is going to be great as well. Yeah, and then I have one extra focus point. The focus point will be thrown. There's a 3. This is learning at 10. This is learning at 10. This is learning at a 5. There's no points into any of these. Steward is also not too bad as well. Party wages, food. I think this one, passive experience gain from tier 4 troops, 1 militia per day. So between all these 3, the perks are extremely good as a character. Medicine is great as well, but you can always get a person for that. Trade, I'm going to be looking for a bunch of, what do you call them, followers? Yeah, that's how out of it I am. Can you check in here? Okay, wait. Yeah, I'll come back to that. But yeah, so my first point is actually going to go into the athletics so we can get this going up quickly. Put troops with movement speed. Generally, I like to go health, but I'm going to try and make my character as fast as possible because I hate being slow. So we are going to grab that movement speed. We're also going to boost this athletics up because chasing the looters will be top priority at the beginning of this game. We're gonna buy products. We are gonna grab some extra food. It looks like they are the same value. We're just gonna grab some of this, and yeah, this will be our start of the game. We're gonna lock that so we don't have to worry about that. Let's actually start heading over this way. There are some looters around. Luckily, we're not too slow. And it looks like we found, or this place is the horse one, so we want a mule, 124. Is it carrying speed? It is carrying speed. We're gonna grab one mule and a sumpter horse. Carrying goods. We're not gonna grab a mule. We're gonna grab the sumpter horse. Increase our carrying goods for that. I want to get some movement speed ones so I can catch up to those looters. It looks like we don't have a speed penalty, but let me just grab that. How fast are these? 4.9. Okay, we're a little bit faster, so we don't need to worry too much on speed yet. But as we grab more troops, we did go down a little bit. Let's grab this guy before. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, whatever. They're gonna help us out on our first bit of experience, and the tutorial thing won't go away, which is super annoying. Let's just make them loose and make them advance. Sorry. QT advance. So the melee units, where are they? Oh god, they're slow as well. The melee units, I like to make them go in advance because they listen to your commands. Their formation, sorry. Oh god. So when you make the melee troops advance, they keep their formation, which if you have them as a shield wall, oh shit. They keep their shield walls up as they move forward, which keeps them safe. If you set them into charge, they put their shields down and they just like to just run out there, and sometimes that just leads them to die, which is not that great. I got nothing out of that except for 5 gold because he did all the work, I guess. But let's try and get away from this guy. Alright, let's head over to Poros. Let's go and try and do an arena fight. We are losing some gold per day. 16, not too bad. But as we get more troops, which there are none right now, we're going to be losing that quickly. You are near the arena. There's no tournament currently happening in this town. Unfortunate. So we're going to grab a bit more speed, I think. 390. Alright, I don't have enough gold to... I'd rather get some troops going. We are gonna start heading north. Our mission is to find a bunch of dudes, talk to them, da da da. It's one of the most annoying quests. But we're just gonna start heading north. Hopefully find some looters along the way. We are losing gold on the daily, which is a bit worrisome. Especially since that first fight, we only got 5 gold out of it, which kind of pooey. But we good, we'll make it. So the other thing about troop count is I'm counted as a cavalry apparently, which is weird. It is counting it says 11 troops, but we are a part of that one troop, so our party is only full of 10 recruits. And as you can see, we already have upgrades for them. It's definitely because of this and my Vlandian culture, but we do not want to upgrade them until they are all ready to upgrade, because I believe there's a small bit of, so like if I do that, I don't know what the big difference is, but I do remember watching a video and they mentioned that upgrading them all at the same time is more effective. But yeah, let's get into this fight.
Follow me!
Let's have them follow me.
Make a shield wall! Dismount!
Yeah, whatever.
Close in!
As you can see, I'm still trying to figure out the controls.
Formation!
The shield wall makes them run extremely slow, which is a bit annoying. But we will have them run out there. It's not like they have shields in the first place. Yeet. Let's hope none of my dudes get dead. Alright, looks like everybody's cool. Why is it not letting me scroll? That's a bit annoying. I guess it's because the page isn't big enough to need to scroll. But yeah. Looking good so far. We got 10 upgrades. Everybody is ready to go up. We don't need this looter. Personally, I don't think the actually, I'm not entirely sure if they upgraded looters to be able to turn into anything. Before, they didn't upgrade into too much, which was annoying. We didn't get, oh, we did get, nice. We got something. We don't need any of this, so we're gonna sell it eventually. And we are gonna upgrade our party members. So far we've got 10. We're gonna go, that is not where we're gonna go. We're gonna go 5 and 5. Sorry, I was holding shift. So we're looking a little better now. I'm gonna go and trade and get rid of some of this. Oh look, that's a lot of gold. Alright, we cool. That's what we were gonna do. Completely a part of the plan. So 15, we're still at 14 troops, which is an odd number, 7, and I don't really care for odd numbers. But the daily gold will go down. So 17, that's 16. 16 troops total. Yep. I don't like to include myself in that number. I'm gonna try my best. It matters more in the early game. In the late game, not so much. But in the early game, it kind of matters, because then your numbers are off. You're gonna have one extra or one less compared to another, which is a little meh in my opinion. I don't like looking at it. Might be a little picky in my opinion.
Move! Arrows!
We're gonna set these guys up.
Form a shield! Stand up! Infantry! Form a wall!
So they do have shields now.
Bowmen!
Some of them at least. Let's see if I can yeet someone. Not quite. Just at their foot line. That should be good. Nope. Let's have them. Sorry, advance. So yeah, I'm not the best at the combat. We were going to look at arena. Woo, bro. Almost died there. That would have been scary. Alright, so we got some medic. Not entirely sure how we get medic at all from fights, but you know, it is what it is. The main thing we're looking for is the athletics and the melee. What is it? The one-handed bonuses, upgrades. So we got some nice loot there, which is gonna cover that. We're gonna need a shield. Probably be far better at fighting once I get a shield. We got a nice upgraded um tattered rugged gambeson, which is super nice. It's gonna help us not die as quickly. We're gonna go and sell all this stuff immediately because we are losing gold. We don't have much gold in the first place. We don't need to buy anything else other than recruits. This is alright, so we are still heading up to Sturgia, which is gonna be up in the left. Let's run over there. Our guy is moving pretty quickly. Oh, hi, looters. Wow, they are so much faster than I am. I'm wondering if you can get your oh yeah, they're called companions. I wonder if you can get your companions
Infantry,
super early
Archer,
or not. I know they're gonna cost like 500 or so depending on their upgrades.
Bowmen, stand
The
apart.
main reason why I'm just making all them do commands right now is primarily so I can get the upgrade or the points into tactics, I believe.
Infantry, form a shield
Let's have them put up a
wall.
shield wall, which little by little starts to add up. Let's see how high that needs to be. Too high. Yeet. Hit you in the foot.
Infantry, onward.
Advance. Okay, yikes. This is not looking good in terms of my aim. It looks like it's working.
Charge.
Yeah, they got that. We don't want any of these guys to get away. Sadly, yeah. My guys like to just walk.
Everyone, form a line.
Okay, whatever. We'll catch them when they run out. So as you can see, we got tactics, which is nice. We got oh, we actually got 3 points into that just for killing someone. Into our skirmish, which is nice. All right, let's go. Continue, Simone. Once again, I don't think. Oh, interesting. They do turn into looters. I mean, recruits now. They used to not turn into anything, which was a little unfortunate. The looter goes straight into the Imperial. Let's see. Let's try it. I'm not entirely sure if they turn into what they say they, or if I'm gonna need that disciplinary action. We will see. We will try it out. Alright, we don't need anything from here. Let's go and catch them again. Thankfully, I feel like the AI of the looters run back into you because technically they're not that far away.
Footmen,
But we're just gonna kill them in order to.
shields up. Dismount.
Oops.
Stand apart.
So as you can see, I'm like hitting double R and my.
Infantry, follow me.
That's not the right hotkey.
Loose formation.
Whatever.
True, give 'em hell.
Everybody just charge. There's only 3 of them. I say that, but I've seen looters kill people, which is 3 to 1. Alright, we just wanted whatever extra loot they had on them, which turned out to be exactly what we needed. Cheese and dates. Cheese and dates. Alright, we're not expecting too much from looters. Okay, the looter itself is ready. Let's see if he actually turns into this. It's been a while since I played myself and they actually didn't turn anything. I think I repeated myself a couple of times, but if they do turn into the Legionnaire, that might be a new way of getting them quicker. Okay, our recruits are ready. We have 5 and 5, which oh yeah, we got 7 recruits. Oops. We're gonna get more archers, I think. Yeah, we're gonna focus more on the archer part because our melee ones are gonna be. We want to grab the sturgeon ones. So we'll grab one more, fill that out, and then go and sell all the junk that we don't need for that. So we can 55. We got like a few days left. All right, we'll hopefully find more looters along the way. Forest bandits. They're a bit rough. Our guys don't have shields to be keeping themselves safe. Especially these two. Yeah, forest bandits early, not too great. Just fight off on. We're just gonna go and kill this looter for the loot that they have. So before, when I used to play, all you did was send troops, and more than likely your guys only got injured. But I do remember they made a patch on that, so in order to be safe, we're just
Infantry!
gonna
Forward! Archer
fight every battle
move!
for now. Until our troops are at a point where they're not
Loose
that poopy.
infantry! Forward! Form a shield wall!
And as you can see, these dudes, these poor men are not in shields. He's got some nice hair going on though.
Every attack! Archers!
We're gonna have the... Yeah. I need to remember to keep it on advance and not... As you can tell, I'm not that great at talking while fighting. But I need to make sure to keep my melee guys on advance while the range guys are on charge. The only reason I put the range people on charge is because if you put them on advance, they keep backing up to shoot the closer that the enemies get, which will be good against the horsemen, but not so great against foot soldiers in the beginning at least. Of course, if the front line dies, that is when we decide, hey, you guys need to back up. And that's when the kiting begins, which right now we're not worried about that. Let's go and sell all this junk. Oops, misclicked on that one. Sell all that. How's our food? We got 18 days. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, that is the other thing. We need to start doing quests. I completely forgot about that. But for now, we'll... Holy smokes, they're fast. 4.9 or 5. Wow. Oh, come on. There we go. We're going to start focusing on quests, but the quests are generally going to be up in Sturgia because we want the influence to be upgraded with
Soldiers!
them in order to give us better troops.
Move! Archers!
But
Move!
for now, we're just going to skip all the towns. It's probably more efficient to just do
Stand
all the
upon!
quests that you see as you go.
Move!
But for now, I
Footmen!
am really set on getting
Full
some
blaze your
sturgeon
shields!
troops. And I need to remember to try and throw these out. They obviously don't throw too well compared to like an arrow's distance. Yikes, you just got yeeted. But you know, yikes. I like that damage. You see that? 135.
Footmen, charge! Archer, kill them all!
135 because he took that straight to the face. That poor guy. Alright, we got another upgrade for our athletics, which is super helpful. I believe that's the speed one we wanted. I will... Okay, actually I can check right now. See, so okay, they need the veterans respect perk to go into the next one. So these looters to me are not that great. Which I'll actually just skip that for now. And I'll show you guys if you guys don't already know. So he requires the veterans respect perk, which it used to be called something else. But the veterans respect perk I believe is this one. Where are you at? Veterans respect. Yeah, I believe it was called something else. So, but this is a level 150 leadership skill. That's gonna be a while. That ain't gonna be like in the next couple of days. Um, so looters, for now, looters are just not that great because we're not gaining any leadership until we can form our armies or get high morale, which I don't know what the high morale is, like the cap for it to start getting leadership points. Because we started at 30, we've gone a couple of days. We haven't gotten anything. 183. I'll try and keep this number in mind because maybe we are. Gain for this skill by using it to level. Okay, that didn't help at all. But yeah, we're gonna keep this number in mind. If we're not getting any, then we're not getting any. And that looter is being taken out. Oh, I actually misinterpreted. We got throwing up, not athletics. Throwing draw speed. Throwing draw speed compared to more damage against shields.
8% against shields with throwing weapons. Increase troops throwing weapons drawing speed by 10%. This one's probably going to be better for troops overall. And myself, because if we're standing in a line, break their defense, then they're easier. So we're going to go with this one. I think this one is a little bit better than this one. Personally, throwing better is probably smarter. More damage output, but the range on it's not that great. So we're only going to get like 1 or 2 throws in, and then I hate seeing the AIs just smacking against the shields as though they can't get past it, and they just get yoinked in the head, and there goes my troops. But yeah, that's why I believe the shield breaking will be better. I kind of want a point into Steward. We only have 2 intel, which is kind of sad. The only reason why I'm neglecting this one is, as I said earlier, the fact that I'm not entirely sure if this is actually implemented into the game. If it is, then oops, but we'll figure that out later as we go. Tactics is alright. Yeah, it's alright. Main thing is like the party size upgrades, which we're not focused on right now. Honestly, I just feel like dumping points into athletics, really. Just so we can get this, because the movement speed, handling, more movement speed, like holy smokes. Just make them run super fast. If they gotta get out, they can get out. If they gotta go and chase somebody down, they can chase them down. Decisions though. Skirmish, like, so this is more like a secondary thing. It doesn't need to be upgraded to the max like first, because even our AIs, they're gonna be throwing, but they're not gonna be throwing the whole time. You know, they're generally gonna be running, or when they're holding the line and the enemies are coming at them, that's when they're throwing, which is not the entire time. So something like the one-handed or the two-handed perks are gonna be great. Honestly, I just like two hands being used. It's gonna be a while till I get one, but it's not gonna be too great for the troops that I'm going for. So I might just have to sacrifice that. These two, the polearm upgrades, are gonna be really nice, especially against cavalry. Like, look at this one, cavalry troops in the formation. You're leading. That's not the one actually. It's this one. Infantry troops in the formation you're leading have more damage. And I think this one, as you go across here, you're gonna see them do more damage to mounts, which is nice. Increase your defense against mount charges, which oh my gosh. But I don't like doing the pole arm while I'm on foot. We're gonna have to figure out how to get that first. So, but for now, we're gonna work on the one-handed. I think. Not entirely sure how much I should be, or where I should be allocating these focus points. I haven't done like major research on that. 2 is pretty good. 3 is pretty good. All right, we're gonna throw it into. The faster I get this, the faster my foot troops are better, in my opinion. Slightly increased persuasion chance, increased party size. I'm not gonna be doing too much of the smithing, so I don't think that's needed. We're gonna go into the one-handed. We're gonna even it out, 2 and 2. That way, because the learning rate is at 6.3 compared to 7 because of this point here. We're gonna make our troops a lot stronger. We're gonna focus on the troops part while we do more of the commands, hopefully. Obviously later we're gonna be getting more up into the battles, but for now, keeping our troops alive is priority. Our Imperial infantrymen are ready for upgrade. Let me just see how much that cost is. Not too bad. We can definitely upgrade them. I like to keep them in order. The ranged ones at the bottom, get that looter out of there. We're gonna have to go and pick up one more troop. This recruit is gonna be turned into an archer, like so. Let's head over here. Sucks, man, about that looter thing, turning them into 20. Aren't we at 19 troops? Yeah. What am I doing? Well, it's because we were capped earlier. Okay, so now we're at a solid 24 troops, which the number looks even, looks nice. Let's get into it. Heading up to Sturgia. Hopefully we find some bandits along the way. We're gonna need to start doing some quests because we only have about 9 days until we're broke. If we don't find any looters up in here. Let's actually stop at Epicrotia. Epicroteo? Crote? Yeah, whatever. Alright, now we got a couple more days on that. 8 looters, not too necessary to go and fight. So we're at the point where we've made it to Sturgia. I do want more troops from Sturgia, and we might. You don't get any gold from throwing them out. We're just gonna stick with what we have. We're gonna come back when our party limit is higher, and we're going to actually head to the right because that's where all the goods. We're gonna check on the quest. That's what we need to do. No quests here. I do remember hearing about an update where it mentions that you can see quests. Like there's a quest icon on these cities. What is the eyeball icon? They see us. So there's no quest. For now we're looking out. Oh, that's what we see, I think. We're looking out for the quest icon. We do okay here. So I don't see a quest icon anywhere. Except for obviously this one. From far away, I think I might have misread that patch note. We'll see. So we got Ragnar. Sorry, misclicked. Extortion by deserters. Deserters kill several who resisted. I don't know if we can handle that. They pop up with like 30 sometimes, and they're more likely going to be hillmen. We still got potato troops. Let's go and find something else. The deserters one is a bit. I wouldn't say it's too hard. It's just another deserters one. Wait, misclicked. Yikes. Okay, let's just focus on some of these looters. Let's go and grab this bigger one. Alright, so after this fight, if we do get some upgrades and some decent gold, why are they faster? Oh, they're just slightly faster. See, this is the other problem with the athletics one. I would probably be able to catch up to these guys a lot quicker if I started out with the horsemen. But this is what it is. It is what it is.
Infantry, move!
Let's get everybody up.
Loose from archers! Stand infantry! Make a
It's
shield
EE, I gotta remember that, and then ER for the ranged troops.
Move!
See? They're throwing rocks. I'm missing everything.
Infantry!
Advance start. Still not used to these hotkeys though. Let's assist our line. Alright, cool. Let's go. We got one injured Imperial recruit because he didn't have a shield, more than likely. We got some nice levels onto our one-handed. Don't need this recruit. Okay, we got some nice upgrades. We might be able to handle that. We might be able to handle that quest now. We also got some money. I believe it's auto saving. Yep. One-handed have their handling increased by 20%. This is for me. Troops in the formation unit have their handling 1 tier higher, which is nice. Shield bashes now deal 50%. I don't do that much. Infantries take 4% less damage when in shield wall formation. Now that sounds nice because I'm primarily going to be putting them in shield wall formation. But to have their combat, their one-hand combat be upgraded is also really nice. Let's see. Sturgeon. What am I doing? Soldier. Do they have one hand? They do. They do. They do. They both have one hands. To be taking less damage means they stay alive a little longer. I'm not going to be using Shield Bash too much, but I think as if they were one tier higher. We're going to grab this one. When you already have their one-handed effectiveness at the... I don't know how much of a difference it is. 4% less melee damage. Oh, it's melee damage. Okay, never mind. If it was range damage or overall damage, that would be so much better. But it's melee damage, so 4% is not going to be that much different compared to a whole tier upgrade effectiveness. Alright, let's go. Let's stop at Ohlo'ers. See if they got any quests. If not, because we kind of ran far from that other city. Looks like we got caravan ambush, not bad. Escort. We should probably do the escort one first and then the caravan one. Is there honestly not gonna be the difference in the quest like difficulty is pretty big when it comes to those two. We would like a shield. $96 for just a crappy shield. I could eventually I will get a shield, so I don't think it's necessary. We're not gonna spend the money. We are not gonna spend the money. I do want more movement speed though. The faster I get, the better. But this is expensive. They don't have mules, just casual mules. Or not mules, but what do you call these? Sumpter horses? Shit. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go and escort this caravan. You can ask my name. Or I'll ask your name, sorry. Form caravan. Let's see. Okay, so the base was 15,000 from what I previously said in the beginning with the whole caravan thing. The caravan 20% bonus will drop that to like 13k, which is actually super nice. The earlier you get it, the better. Let's see. Go on. Don't have a companion yet. They're gonna pay us $600, which is not insane right now, but it's better than what we have. Alright. Whoa. Alright. We didn't get the backup from... Actually, let's move closer. I don't think we need to fight that, right? They are the... Oh, I should have just did it. What am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot we upgraded our shieldmen to have shields. Or not shieldmen, but our front line to have shields, which... Look at that. They're almost... I didn't even do a fight yet, and they're getting upgrades just on the daily. Oh, 25. I want some of that. But this caravan's getting too far from me. Okay, it's going in that direction. We'll just catch up to it after. It's kind of annoying that we can't upgrade our troops before going into battle, but I think our troops will be fine. We're actually going to station ourselves on this side of the river. They walk super slow. So let's just make them hurry up. There's one dude here who's still a recruit. We're going to move the archers a little bit back.
Infantry!
We're going to station here. The looters are running over now. And once they hit that water, they're just going to get rained upon with arrows. We're going to put up the shield wall now. They are 25 to 21. So it's not in our favor, technically. Except for our character itself is a little supposed to count as like 20 troops or something. Shoot that guy. As you can see, their morale is breaking because we're just destroying them. Okay, I misclicked again. Yeah, fuck it, they're running. Everybody just charge. Oh! That went right through them. Alright, we're just gonna run a little bit so we can get some of that movement speed. It looks like only one guy's charging, which is pretty annoying. If they were cavalrymen, they would be hunting down these guys, which would give us more experience, I think. Which, what's this guy? The only one that's reliable here. The archers, they're moving up because they don't see them no more. But we're just moving a little bit so we can get some of that athletics up, since we were just standing there doing commands the entire time. Which we didn't get a single point into, but we did get some into skirmisher, which is nice. All this loot that is just gonna be sold. Some of those looters got away. We're gonna go back into killing them because you can't get away. You can never leave. Oh shoot! Actually, are they on the other side of that river? They are.
Infantry, move! Make archers!
We're gonna put the archers on this side so they can catch them
Footmen,
from an angle.
forward!
Yeet. Okay, yeet, not. Yeet! Alright, I suck. Yeet! Yeah, there we go. Yeet, yeet! Dead. Oh, as you can see, they have now gotten their little javelins that they can throw. Which is nice, exactly what we like to see. Oh, these guys are still in the water, I should be eating them. Yeet! And then yeet. Nope. Yeet! Okay. Yeet! Alright, we suck. But you know what? We tried. If these guys don't hit these arrows, man, I'm gonna let them change them off of shield wall so they can run faster. Come on, arrowman. Hit that guy. He's back in the water. Okay, you know what? He got away. Alright, but we did get one into Alex. Oh, it's gonna be a while. We're trying to get that upgrade so he can move a lot faster. These guys. Okay, so I didn't really explain this, but the Malevolent has two different spears, which makes almost no sense. He has no shield either. I do not like it personally. Two different spears. You only can hold one spear, even if it's a one-handed. It's not like they're gonna be dual wielding two spears, unless that is a thing, and I just don't know about it. Which that would be actually pretty cool then. That would be actually extremely cool. But I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm almost 100% sure they don't. One is for the swing, the other is for the poke, I guess. But I still think these guys are better. They actually lose their javelins, which is a little sad, actually. They're gonna be upgraded into Imperial Veteran. They get pole arms. Do I even want to upgrade these guys? Huh. We're gonna upgrade these though, for sure. This recruit is actually taking a while to upgrade. But god damn, I can't believe they lose their... We're gonna leave that for now. I don't know if I want to keep them if they're gonna lose their skirmishing. I did not consider that. But that is why we're going with this. Oh shit, Raiders. Help the caravan. Yeah, that is why we're going into the Sturgeons instead of the Imperials. Because of that.
Infantry,
Lose.
forward! Archers, move!
I mean, oh shoot.
Soldiers!
You guys just see that arrows?
Archers, loose formation!
These are Sea Raiders. There's 10 of them.
Footmen, move!
What? You guys can't hit that?
Move!
Alright, obviously the Sea Raiders are better in terms of range.
Everyone, troops, charge!
Everybody's gonna charge except for you guys are gonna advance.
Advance!
because you guys are getting slaughtered. And there's one guy there who might just die. There he goes down. I don't remember Sea Raiders having arrows like this. Ah! My HP shot me in like the forehead or something. My accuracy is actually patooey. It's this guy. He needs to go bye-bye. I guess I just whiffed entirely. Eat that. I remember the forest ones definitely having. Oh, they're freebooters. That's why. I did not realize that. So I guess the freebooters are in the. Oh my gosh, my mind is going blank. The forest bandits. Yeah, forest bandits. They're in the forest bandits and the sea raiders, which is interesting. Raiders. They have the same color. Huh. Whatever. Whatever. Did we lose our guy? We lost our recruit. Yeah, because he didn't have a shield. Feels bad. Feels bad. Alright, so the freebooters are really good. Um, they're far better than the recruits, obviously, the trained archers. But once these guys become crossbowmen, that's when their range extends. And the sad thing about freebooters is I believe they go into forest bandits, which are still extremely good. Like, these two are really good units. But the problem is, you can't upgrade them to the Britannian Fion until you're 150 or 120 leadership, which is the sad part. Which these Fions are like the best. They have longbows. They're the best archers in my opinion. 32 stacks. Like longbows, their range are just known to be better than recurves or like short bows. I think in every game or in just history itself, the longbow is known to have more drawback strength, which causes it to shoot farther. I think the freeboot is actually. Let's just start with the range bow. Oh, see, the forest bandits actually gain a longbow as well, which is insane. We actually might take some of these prisoners. It's gonna slow us down though, which kind of sucks. And as you can see, we oh, our number, it's so odd. Not like odd, but it just doesn't look good now that we lost some troops. Almost lost our caravan here. They got 6 troops left, which is ooh, our bad. We don't have a scout to be helping us out with that. We did get 1 focus point, and this focus point is gonna go into. Honestly, I want it to go into athletics so this can go up a lot faster. Cause god damn, this is taking forever. The learning will go up by a whole 1 and 1.6, which is disgustingly good actually. We're gonna get that. We want that to get upgraded as soon as possible because that is annoying to upgrade even if we're traveling around the map. I kind of like the look of our guy right now. Some of the armors, they just make him look a little weird, but like like that blue just throws everything off, but we cool. Oh, nice. We got some upgraded boots, a little bit heavier, but you know, more armor, more better. More better. Our sword, arming sword, short. Okay, we're good. That's not our caravan. Our caravan is this one. Why are we running backwards? Here we go. We all the fish. Where were these guys headed again? Does it mention in the quest? It's moving to Pen Canuck. Canuck? Pen Canuck. Pen Canuck. All the way over here. Holy moly, this caravan's taking us freaking all across the world. Come on. Come on. This way. This way. Good boy. There we go. We're gonna go and sell the products. Cracked longbow. You know what? It'll be good for a companion later. It's not good because it is cracked. I'm not sure if. Yeah, whatever. I'm not sure if it gets repaired over time. I know the lame horses will get repaired over time. Or not repaired, but you know, they won't be lame anymore. Sturgeons. These Oathsworn guys are not bad looking. They have a Highland large shield, reinforced large shield. They also sturgeon. Let's go. Shit, what am I doing? I'm starting to swear a lot more, which is not so great. Sturgeon. What was the name? Just warrior. Shoot, if I just go with the Vlandians, I don't need to choose between one or the other. Seriously, actually. These Oathsworn men, holy smokes. They come with the spear and the sword, as well as some javelins. Oh man, no. I'm reconsidering everything now. It's not too late to reconsider it as well. Oh, we should probably just incorporate these ones. We definitely want to get rid of these eventually. Or not get rid of them, but we just don't want to pay too much attention to them. After taking a look at this one, these Oathsworn, I am crossed, honestly. This literally is 2 soldiers in one. Just a little less, I believe a little less. A little less throwing potential. Wait a minute, what am I doing? These guys don't even have... Oh yeah, these guys are the javelin ones. 5. 101 damage. Look at their armor though. They'd be like uber protected. Hold up. I guess it comes down to their armor, huh? 48 head, 53 body. 53 body, 40. Okay, so their headpieces are better, but not their chest piece. Which I guess warrants that the headpieces are still better. But the amount that I'm gonna have to split these 2 units up in. Personally, I think these guys are better. Oh man. They don't. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're gonna go with these guys instead. The Vlandians. Oh, and they are part of my culture. Let's see. Where would I start though if I were to take over? I know Marunath. This is where I'm gonna have to do my quest at anyways. Wait, who am I gonna take for archers? I think that is another question to ask. Wildling. What is the difference from a sworn and a wildling? Their infantry. 48, 30, 53, 53. Long fine steel spear. Bearded axe. Wait, axe. Axes compared to broadswords basically is the difference. Hooked javelins, 117 damage, 101 damage. Axes do better to shields overall, but we did get the javelin upgrade, which does more damage to shields. Steel tipped hooked spear, 79, 31.
78, 32, not much of a difference, honestly. The main thing is their head armor. Holy smokes, that's a big difference. Yeah. Axes compared to swords. Axes compared to swords. This is a long fine steel spears, and I believe, since it's not calculating the length, I believe these guys' spears are longer. One-handed weight 2.6 or 2.06. Oh man. Decisions. Skirmisher. Well trained. So these guys upgrading them, they will not have the skirmisher ability. These guys will. Veteran skirmisher. Wildling. Do these guys have axes? They do. They just start with axes. Norse hatchet. Woodrunners, huh? They don't have shields. Tarsh shield. I think we're gonna go with the wildlings. The wildlings are looking, they're not as cool looking. Mainly because the helmet. But they are, what is this? 5 armor on the arms, 18 armor? Oh my god, these old swordmen are way more armor. 9, 16, 6, 26. Oh man, I can't decide. We do have the archers to hold off. They're not gonna get skirmishing until tier 5s. Which honestly is kinda poopy. These guys' shields 480. 480. I think the Oathsworns are gonna be better as a tier 5 compared to these. These are easier to get. Oh man, but these ones, I'm not gonna be doing as much mounts. I think we're gonna go Oathswornsman. I'm not sure which one is better, but the Swornsmen, they look cooler. Primarily basing this off of looks, obviously. We're gonna upgrade these guys so they lose their skirmish ability, but they are a little bit more tanky. The game has been saved. Did I have anything to sell? We already sold everything. Sorry, that took a while to figure out, but we are on our way now. This is the whole point of me recording, to slow myself down, because I do tend to just rush through, and honestly I've got a decent amount of hours of gameplay, but I did not know all those details about the game, or about those units, which is good for me overall. We're almost to Pencanok, which is perfect. Alright, we made it. We got 600, oh, $1,200. Huh. I'm not entirely sure how that worked out. Is it because of this? I am not sure. I was promised 600, got 1,200. We're not gonna question it. Alright, so what is our movement speed? 4.9. We have prisoners, so it's slowing us down. Yada yada. Our prisoners, we're actually gonna recruit one because the freebooters are nice, very nice. Well, especially once they get upgraded, which they should upgrade fast because we're Vlandians. Fencing stolen goods. They want us to sell use. Let's try it. I've never really done this quest. I didn't really need to buy any of this stuff, so I need someone to buy these from me. I have 11 loads of silver. I'll let you have them for 500. You can't ask for it. It's half the normal price. I want to try to sell them here. They might be recognized. But go to the next big city and no one will be wiser. So what do you say? So I'm spending 500 for 11 silver ore. Let's try it. This might be
it's stolen goods, so our uh, our reputation comes to you as you are departing. Those goods were taken from a calling of mine. Da, da, da. I can give you 400 gold as compensation. Refusing the authorities here will treat you as a common criminal. Honestly, I'd probably get a lot of money out of this. 11 silverware I think sells pretty high. Elsewhere, of course. But I don't want my relationships to go down here, especially since I'm going to be getting these guys, these Flandians, instead of the Sturgeons. And I'll be losing 100 gold, but I'll also be completing a quest. But I think that relationship with that one guy goes down, which is a trade, I guess. We'll try this. That's the right goal. Pelios the Potter. Da da da. Who's this guy? Quest failed. Oh, Mangi Garain, the Potter. He better be one of the guys that sell troops. If he's not, so I got it from this guy. Minus +3. Let's see which one is. One is a power influential. The other is influential. Influential. None of these guys are that great, anyways. Doesn't make too much of a difference. We lost 100 bucks, but whatever. All right, I should look for a companion. We got some good gold now. The companion I first want to look into is getting a companion with trade. I can get a companion with trade. I can throw him into a caravan, which will start our income early on. Let's hunt down these looters. We got 2k now, $2,000, which is a really nice. Oh man, you just took my loot. There's only one troop left. Might as well. We get renowned for that. We got morale. We got a gold. As you can see, these guys are way faster, which kind of sucks. Honestly, right now, just kind of running with my head loose. We need to get some horses on for real though. Byproducts. All right. Oh, we're in Sturgeon land now. Oh, not Sturgeon. What are these guys? Vlandian. Wait, we're Vlandian. We're not. What are these guys? Botanian. Oh, there goes our bonus. Let's see. They're level 6. Oh wait, we came here for sharpshooters. We need sharpshooters from here. Forgot about that. Sergeants. These guys, they don't look as great as the other team. Mainly because they're, you can barely see. Pikemans, these guys are extremely weak looking. They just look underrated. Not underrated, but underwhelming. Where are we gonna go from now? Just quests, I guess. Let's go see if we got some quests. I still don't see the icon for quests. Landowner needs manual laborers. We can do that. That is basically giving some prisoners off to him. He needs 9. We are gonna work on that. I actually have 2 that I can give away. Do I want to? Probably this, just 1. We gotta catch up to them looters anyways. Let's run around here, see if we can find anything. There's one back there. Oh man, not having a scout really kind of sucks. Because then I don't see them as far, and if I click them and I just chase after them, lose sight, they are gone. The early game, oh, even better. The early game of Bannerlords seems a bit rough. I might, for the video. Oh, did we get our movement speed? We got our movement speed. I wish this worked on the map. It only works in the battlefield, I believe. Which I feel so slow. 4.9, 4.9.
Are we even gonna be able to catch up to these guys? Come on now. We're running at the same speed. Come on. Eventually we will, which... oh man. Normally I wouldn't have chased off like that, but... we're trying something new, I guess. The enemies are currently 100 feet away. Let's move
Footmen!
ourselves
Move,
back.
archers! Forward!
They're gonna be coming over the hill. If I was a little bit faster, I could move all my guys into position. But it is what it is. Athletics, by the
Infantry!
way.
Forward! Form a shield wall! Archers! Loose formation! Infant, move!
Bam. Let's get up in there. Fire them down. Got 5 soldiers. 5 frontliners. Feels a little weird. And our archers are not hitting entirely. Let's help these guys out.
Everyone, move to enemy! Give them hell!
Go die. Alright, it worked out. I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone. Our archers are missing entirely though. Those guys were just walking to us and they were missing. We got some athletics, nice. Some one-handed, pretty good. 2 looters out of that. We're gonna be extremely slow. More and more prisoners make us more and more slow. The quest was an Orton, so we didn't go too far. But we did go far. 27 days. We got time. We have time. I think these looters run back to us. Nice. They're not gonna give up. Sadly. I should probably have just autoed this one, but hopefully they don't die with me in here. Just gonna have everyone charge since there's only 2. Maybe if I can get some slaps in there. Okay, hopefully that didn't kill him. It killed him. Alright. Ah, nice, we got some meat. All these things are a little useless, yada yada. Obviously this is not the most effective way to go about this game, but I'm trying something new, I guess. Bandit base. Bandit base, huh? We could probably do a bandit base. Ooh. Finally, some crossbowmen. Now I hope their accuracy is a little better. Do we need the freebooter? I don't think we need the freebooter. The forest bandits are nice. They're nice, but I think I need more frontline, and it's gonna be a while till we get clan tier upgrade. We'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. This bandit base, we will work on this one. Where is the bandit base? Let's leave. It's up in this direction. It's full of sea raiders. Bandit base located. Hello. 4.8. We're gonna catch up to this. We are not. We're gonna just go dump all these freebooters into the. Yeah, we don't need you no more. Yeah, we need you. Alright, we're just gonna dump all the prisoners there for now because our movement speed is patooey. We really need to get some movement speed horses. That's something I haven't been looking out for. Do this. That is 3. Still working on it, so we need 6 more. Bandit base, yada yada. 3. Oh, once we raid that bandit base though, we should have, or we should be able to capture some dudes. I don't have a shield still, so I'm not gonna 1v1 the guy. I'm not that good. So we're just gonna have our dudes just bum rush him and his boys. 20 sea raiders. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh man, but as you can see, our experience gain is amazing because we are the Vlandian cultures. Let's wait until nightfall. Did we get charged? Not until the next morning, right? Alright, we're cool, we're cool. Let's take one away. Actually, no, we're gonna need to fight the boss, so this is fine, I think. Yeah, we're cool. Alright, so anytime you go into one of these, my trick is to make sure they're on fire at will, because their default they are not. Everyone else can just follow me or charge. Actually, they're faster than me. But these guys are gonna have their shield wall up. These guys are going to be loose. Oh my god, they're so much faster though. It's kind of scary. They get hit by one fucking juke to me. Do you see that? We're gonna try and hit that guy in the back. Okay, we suck. These are Sea Raiders. Their shields are huge. If it hits his shield when it's on his back, does it do damage? I wonder. Alright, cool, cool. I kind of like this scenario, honestly. I'm so used to just the forest one where you're running to the camps. It doesn't... Yeah, I mean, it gets a little old is all I'm trying to say. Holy, something just flew by my face. If I ate that, this mission would be over immediately. This is a problem with not having a shield. Let's try and eat that guy. I'm kind of wasting all my javelins. Almost, I think. Where are these guys going? Let's just make sure those guys don't die. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jabating. Hopefully my dudes are good in there. Okay, they got them. There's one more. Alright, so... Oh my god, the infantrymen. They're dying. Hopefully that was just an injury. That guy's stuck. Oh, we lost the fucking... God damn it. Alright, we lost an infantryman. This is why I don't trust any of the AIs, man. They were probably getting mugged by like one or two guys. That's a feel bad, man. Hang on. Oh my god, you guys would aggro that. Get back. Hurry up. Charge. Ooh, shield walled right before I heard that. Alright, that should be all of them. Oh, I'm so disappointed that we lost that one guy. We might lose a couple on this one as well. Sadly. It's all because I don't have a shield. Is that everyone? It worked. So sad though, so sad. I wish he got injured, but no. Ugh. We planned for that though, we planned for that. Alright, so we got 3 raiders. Nice, and we finished the quest, which helps a lot. We also got a shield finally. So those can go a lot smoother. And I can 1v1 the boss, which will help a lot. Actually, it will honestly help a lot. Let's take all this. The Sea Raiders loots compared to the looters are completely better, like so much better. Like look at all this good stuff, like holy smokes. We'll lock these, the foods. I wonder if I should use a spear. Northern short simple spear. Short as in length 173, 173. Oh, it's the same spear, just slightly different. I want to get some spear experience. But for now, I think we'll just focus on the arming swords.
It'll be better to get the spear for the cavalries, which will sacrifice the javelin. It's not like we're hitting all of them anyways. We're gonna do something like that. And we're gonna lock this simple javelin just in case we need it later. Nice. We got these ugly mittens. It's actually called a mitten, I didn't even realize that. These I'm actually gonna put these on because they weigh less. We're gonna hang on to this just in case we get a companion. As well as this. Everything else, we're gonna hold on to a scarf. I don't like these caps. They look like they're just sucking my brains out. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to those because we are gonna be looking to get a companion soon. Let's head over to Orton again. Deliver these 3. We do have an upgrade, which is the charm. When introducing to relationship with them is 15% reduced barter penalty, which is nice in my opinion. I think that has to do with most trades. Pretty sure it has to do with most trades. It's kind of like the bonus you get if you started as an Ohlo'er, which if you stack the 2 makes just making money so nice. But we're not doing that right now, so they have 800 gold. We're gonna hold on to this because I'm pretty sure this is either worth the same or a little bit more than 800. And if the merchant doesn't have that money, they will not give it to you, basically. We're gonna give these raiders away. Chiefs. If I had it, I would keep these raiders, but I don't. So for now, these guys are just kind of meh. They can be sold off into labor. Eventually, I think when I do get the 100 to 150, I believe. Veteran respect. Militia has a 20% spawn with more experience, increased morale, gain from victories. Oh, that's kind of nice. I still think this is better. Garrison size by 20. Yeah, I think so. Once I do get that, I will be capturing them more often rather than giving them away. Can I make it to these raiders? Probably not, but the looters, they cornered themselves. All I need is three looters to stay alive and not die, which
Bowmen,
is the
move!
other
Infantry,
perk
form
that a
up!
medic
Form
has
up!
that I
Loose
really like, where
formation!
the enemies get a chance to be healed or whatever, so they don't die as often. They get wounded, which is pretty helpful in that regard. It's gonna help in the later game especially, I think. Oh man, look at our shield. This is a nice shield that I picked up. It's kind of small, but it is what it is. The other great thing about javelins is you can yeet with the shield. That's what I like to see. And they're all dead. Our crossbowmen's actually putting in work. Alright. And only 1 looter survived. Damn it. These guys are all ready for upgrades. Let's just upgrade them. So they're more survivable. So then they don't die when we go on those raids. We only got 1, so we're just gonna not do the quest yet and just get rid of all this stuff. Hopefully find a companion. Our companion will fill up that last slot that we have, which will be nice. We're very far. That's kind of unfortunate. We're gonna keep the shield as well because if our companion starts and doesn't have a shield, that'll be unfortunate. And just double check. They don't really start with wraps either, so we're gonna see. Okay, so it was slightly more than the other villages' amount of gold that they had. Let's see. Orto, he's a scouting crossbow. We don't even have a crossbow to give him, so he's not that great. The scouting is nice, but Otto of the Hills, he will. Nope, we're not gonna go with him. These Vlandian armed traders, they sound kind of nice. Let's see what they have. Vlandian
Armed traders. They actually look kind of poopy. Kinda, just a little bit poopy. Oh yeah, so what we're gonna do is look for some horses to increase our movement speed, because our speed is kind of shitty. I'm gonna try and buy the cheaper ones. We're gonna yeah, that should be good enough. We don't want to get rid of them as much as possible. That was quite a lot of gold, but it's okay. Army of poachers, we don't want to do. Rival gang, I don't like doing rival gang. I just feel eh. But we don't need to go anywhere. It's been a while since I tried this one. They just need help fighting another rival gang. Which we do have legionnaires. Wait, no, it's based off us and a companion, if I remember correctly. I haven't done that quest in a while. We're gonna save. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that one. I don't think I want to do that.